Hey, we're chatting here today with Jacqueline Wiley, Jackie, an associate attorney in our office. And Jackie used to be with a large insurance company, worked as an adjuster and for a number of years before she became an attorney. And Jackie, tell us, why did you become a lawyer? Why did you want to do this?
I wanted to help people. It's something I was very interested in. I've had family members and friends, kind of go through things and get injured in accidents and whatnot. So that's what really drew me to personal injury.
Jackie, expanding a little bit on your comment, you really wanted to help people, and you've had friends and family members. What is it you feel like folks need help with in navigating those waters with insurance claims when they've been injured?
Knowing what to claim. Obviously, you're going to tell them you're injured and it was because of this accident. But what exactly does the adjuster need to know? What exactly are they going to put money on? How are they going to pay you what's fair and what you deserve? An attorney knows, how to make those arguments and, how to get those case values increased.
Can you think of an example since you've been practicing where you really felt that sense of reward in helping someone in that process, that it really showed?
Yeah, I do have one actually. There was a minor who was injured in a car accident. There was multiple clients that we had in that accident, but one minor specifically had a scar above her eye. And she was, young, and she was a female. A lot of people don't know that when they're kids and they're scarring, an argument can be made that, that person is going to get older, and the fact that it's on her face is going to be a higher value than if it was on her hand or on her arm, where it's not going to be seen as much. Someone without an attorney may not make that argument.
Right, right. And it's interesting how it plays a role between male and female. Sometimes men and then jurors look at sometimes the same way, that it's more of a battle scar or less significant. For whatever reason in our society, that's how it is. As far as young ladies getting a scar on their face, really a scar anywhere, anywhere on their body that if they're in a two-piece bathing suit with friends at the pool or at the beach on a vacation, or anything else that the scar shows up, even sometimes on the lower leg or ankle or on the arm or wrist. It's something that I'm not intending to blow it out of proportion, but it can be significant to that individual. You just never know how it is. It's something they're conscious about, and it bothers them. So although a scar on the backside of an arm might have less value than something on the face, it does have value to both male and female, but maybe more for a female, maybe more self-conscious about it. And I think it's important that be documented. Maybe that person needs to talk to a doctor about those things. There's also the avenue of scar revision, where there's a scar revisionist, a doctor who goes in surgically and tries to reduce the visibility or size of the scar, and that's a process. So a child that maybe is attacked by a dog and has facial scars, and the child's 6 or 7 years old, maybe that scar revision doesn't happen until they're older. And if you don't, at the time of settlement, if you don't have that money placed into an account for that child when they turn 20 or 25 or whatever, so that they can access that to have that scar revision and then deal with that process, if you don't get it then, it's done. You can't
Right.
deal with it. So those are all things taken into consideration that sometimes your clients aren't thinking about that.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people ask that question, if after the settlement, what if something happens later where we do need to get additional treatment? Well, that has to be considered now at the time before we settle.
Right. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jackie. You've helped a lot of clients. You're being modest with just talking about the one, but being a former insurance adjuster, thinking about a lot of those things that have value, Jackie brings a lot to the table. If we can help you, give us a call. Jackie and I'll sit down and talk with you about things. It doesn't have to be a scar case, but any type of case. There's many other things that should be considered when making your claim, so that you don't miss something that you are legally entitled to recover. Thank you very much.